Yo, what's up? Here's your boy Carceno in the house. Man, I don't even know where that came from. Boy, that from the 1990s. I'm in the house. Well, Pras is in the house. Shoot, Pras is coming out swinging. I gotta make sure I didn't say nothing. No, Pras suing folk. I guess somebody finna pay for him going to jail. He was like, y'all, defamation of character. He went and grabbed Kyrie Irving, 50 Cent, and the Rolling Stone magazine. He is he going full out telling. Former Fuji member Pras is preparing to sue 50 Cent, Kyrie Irving, and the Rolling Stone over social media posts. Mm-mm-mm. Well, it was a news article that suggested he was an informant. Now, here's the thing. An attorney for Pras, whose real name is Kazarael Mitchell, sent notification letters out Wednesday to representatives for 50 Cent, Kyrie Irving, and Rolling Stone. The letters obtained by the New York Times, the LA Times, the New York Post, the Washington Post, etc., etc., right? This focused on a whole lot of Instagram and Twitter posts, as well as the Rolling Stone article that included the alleged defamation comments on the rapper being what they call a rat, government informant, or an FBI informant. You see, Florida law requires plaintiffs to notify all parties with a letter that includes the alleged defamatory statements at least 5 days before filing a lawsuit. Um, Praz's legal team that he got plans to sue in Miami-Dade County. Now, Jonathan Noah Swartz, who represents him, said in a statement that was made by celebrities and news outlets that the rapper could lose business deals that could contribute to his less revenue from his music. It is and was absolutely demonstrated to be false. And you to publish that Pras was a government informant, labeling a hip hop artist such as him, the reputation of whom is dependent upon street credibility and not being a snitch. A government informant most certainly tends to the subject said in the hip hop artist to hatred, distrust, ridicule, contempt, or a disgrace among with injury to their trade or profession. David Kenner, who's the attorney who defended him during his federal crime trial that ended in the performer's conviction in political conspiracy case, also plans to sue Kenner, who has defended Suge Knight. Snoop Dogg said he lost clients because of the alleged defamation, according to the letters. So now Kenner is going to sue also. The Rolling Stone article resulted in the false and defamatory label being made in hundreds of viral local, national, and international media news stories. The blog posts that have harmed the business interests, reputations of Pras and attorney David Kenner. Eric Dumas said in a statement, "It is unacceptable for any media outlet to publish unfounded and false allegations that could damage the businesses and reputations of individuals and put them at risk." And they went on to criticize 50 Cent and Pras And Kyrie Irving was saying that this man was a rat or an informant, said that Pras and David Kenner's safety is now at risk. Now, I don't remember what Kyrie Irving said, but I remember what 50 Cent said. And he's just saying he was glad he didn't do business with him. Now, the Rolling Stone didn't respond with any comments. This stems from testimony Pras gave during the criminal trial, of course, last month. He was convicted of various charges that tied him to an illegal influencer scheme, which included a plan to get Trump to extradite a Chinese national living in the United States. The man was wanted for criminal charges in China, and what he said was he took it upon himself to report because he thought the FBI should know. And that was referring to his communication with the U.S. government during that scheme. Um, in this coverage of the trial, Rolling Stone said that Pras was an FBI informant. In the original version of the April 18th article, it was stated that the article was eventually edited to say he voluntarily met with FBI agents, erasing the word informant out of the language. By the time the edit was made, stories about Pras' testimony, many of which quoted Rolling Stone's article, had spread widely online, and many highlighted the FBI informant detail. So on April the 24th, the TV producer and rapper 50 Cent posted on Instagram and he captioned the fact, "I knew this fool was a rat. I'm glad I never F with this guy." That post was later deleted. The following day, Kyrie Irving tweeted about the case, saying a whole FBI informant was in the Fugees all along for that long. And that's all Kyrie Irving said. Got me wondering how many more informants are in entertainment, media, politics, silently destroying revolutionary movements from the inside. No matter what I got to say, poised and aware of who I am around. That tweet remains on his account. Pras addressed all the informant labeling earlier in the week when he told TMZ, "Look, I was never past, present, or future an FBI or CIA informant. Never ever." If people want to check it out, look at the testimonies. They could see that all within the records and all the DC courts. This is not a Takashi 6ix9ine situation. Well, we all know what happened with 6ix9ine. Daniel Hernandez faced charges with conspiracy to commit murder, armed robbery, blah, 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 blah. He cooperated with the federal government and testified against fellow gang members in exchange for a lighter sentence. He originally faced a minimum of 47 years in prison, but it was eventually sentenced to 2 years. In Mitchell's criminal case, a jury on April the 26th found him guilty of all the counts of conspiracy, concealment of material facts, making false entries into the records, witness tampering, and serving as an unregistered agent of a foreign power. The charges include a scheme to illegally contribute to former President Obama's 2012 reelection campaign. The trial includes testimony from Attorney General, the former Attorney General, remember Jeff Sessions, and actor Leonardo DiCaprio, that latter of whom received financing for The Wolf of Wall Street from the alleged co-conspirator, the guy known as Joe Lowe. And he fled the United States to avoid the charges. Pras is awaiting sentencing. According to prosecutors, he's facing the maximum penalty of 20 years in prison. So, that's what's going down. You don't want to be a part of that, Mac Daddy. No, sirree, Bob. That's not one you want to see coming. That's one's plane and train you want to get the hell out the way. Seriously. Nobody wants to be involved in that when that's coming around. So, just letting it be known. Now, I got to blow, Joe. So, I want to say thank y'all for supporting the channel, making the channel what it is. Love, peace, and hair grease. There's a banner there to tell you all the wonderful things about the channel that you need to know. You can follow Kwame Brown Bus Life, Welcome to HD TV, Seahawks, Jose Rodriguez, and his channel. Well, there's a lot of different aspects of what you would expect and not expect in a movie or in a film or in music, but in law, period. These tedious, unnecessary lawsuits bring attention because they're a high profile athlete, as hence to why they're not suing Joe Blow 2397. They're not suing him because that guy doesn't make a lick of money and it won't give them any of the popularity, and you'll be chasing your own tail. But you go after the people with notoriety, 50 Cent, Kyrie Irving, no matter how tedious it is, it's going to get national attention. So when you get national attention, newspapers, it spread faster, and then you can get the message across, which is the real purpose of the fact that, hey, I'm not an informant. So people need to know that. So now this should get some attention and some noise going around so people can see and say what he actually said and what he actually did. Like he voluntarily went to inform the FBI of what was going on because he felt they should know. But he was just found guilty, so we'll see what happens. So I'm out. Love, peace, and hair grease. And there's 4 videos here that should brighten your day. Watch one of them at least.